Good morning, children. So yesterday we have read about endoplasmic reticulum, and we have seen that endoplasmic reticulum is of two types, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. We have also seen that the rough endoplasmic reticulum will secrete ribosomes, smooth will secrete lipids, and also we have seen that the rough endoplasmic reticulum is rough because there are ribosomes present on it. So the ribosomes which are present in it also secrete the proteins. So on the whole, we have seen that endoplasmic reticulum secretes the lipids and proteins. So now we are going to see the next topic, that is Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. You can see here Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. So basically this is the Golgi apparatus or the Golgi body is present very much next to the endoplasmic reticulum. It looks like that all these tubes are connected. Exactly after the endoplasmic reticulum, the Golgi complex will start. It looks as it is, as they are connected to each other. So this Golgi complex is not a single, like ribosome, we have studied that it's a pear-shaped or a heart-shaped or something. It's not like that, but it is made up of several membranous structures, several membranes together, combined together to form Golgi body. And these membranes together, they create the sac-like structures. Sac in the sense, a bag-like structure where something can be filled. Okay, so they are made up of several membranes. The second point is they create these sac-like structures also. And the third point is that these Golgi complex, Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus receives the proteins and lipids which are produced by endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, so endoplasmic reticulum, we have seen that it produces the lipids and as well as proteins. So these lipids and proteins, they should be transported to the different parts of the body, isn't it? So that's why they come to the Golgi complex. Now what happens in the Golgi complex? See, if you want to send a paper to some other state, so what you'll do, you'll go to your courier office, and then you'll put that you'll take a cover and you'll put the papers in it, and then you will pack it, isn't it? That is what we do. You will not directly post the papers like that. You will first pack it and then you will send it. Now the proteins and also lipids, they come out of the endoplasmic reticulum as it is, isn't it? So now they should be modified a little. They should be altered a little. So whatever they come to the Golgi complex, what Golgi complex or Golgi body or Golgi apparatus does is they modify the proteins and lipids. Secondly, you can also say that they are altered. Okay, what are the required modifications has to be taking place? They will be done, and now they will make it ready for the transportation. Okay, and then they will, otherwise, in other words, you can say they will pack it very neatly before sending it to the different parts of the cell. So after they are packed, then they will be sent to the cell membrane, or they will be sent to the other organelle where these proteins and lipids are required. So the cell will be continuously functioning. It requires the proteins or fats for some purposes. So they should be transported to those places. So if they need it, then the Golgi complex, what it does is they will transport them to the cell membrane, or they will transport it to the other organelle. So once they come to the cell, they will be secreted out of the cell. The cell membrane will allow these proteins and lipids to go out of the cell membrane so that they can go to the other places where they are required. So these Golgi complex, these Golgi apparatus, the major thing what it does is they will pack the proteins and lipids before they are transported to the different parts of the body. And the same thing will be used in regeneration of, or you can say the repair of the membranes. Many times our cell membranes will get ruptured, isn't it? So when they get ruptured or when they get spoiled and all, they should be repaired. So whenever our things will get spoiled, you'll go for a repair, isn't it? In the same way, each and every cell or tissues and everything will wear up, and they will get tired of working and all. They'll be ruptured, or sometimes they get bruises. So at that time, they should be repaired, or they should be regenerated again. So they help in the regeneration. The proteins and lipids which are being sent like this, they will be help in the regeneration or repairing of the membranes. And then the number of Golgi bodies is not exactly similar. Like nucleus, you can say there's only one nucleus. Ribosomes, there will be many ribosomes. Lysosomes, there will be some lysosomes, and also everybody has its own number. And whereas even Golgi apparatus also, it has its own number, but you cannot assume the number. So it varies from one cell to the other cell. So the same number of if a particular cell has Golgi bodies, maybe 10 in number, and you cannot explain the same 10 in number in the other cells, because they will vary. Why they will vary? Because they vary in the cell, and especially they are present more in number, which produces the enzymes and also hormones. So now here we will try to understand what are enzymes and what are hormones. There are two types of glands present in our body. They are endocrine glands and exocrine glands. Then we will try to learn a few more things about Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. Now this Golgi body or Golgi apparatus has been given the name because there was a scientist whose name is Camillo Golgi, and this Camillo Golgi has discovered this vesicles or membranous structures which are called as Golgi body or Golgi apparatus, and that is the reason why Golgi apparatus was given the name Golgi, Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus or Golgi body. And now here you can see here, children, Golgi complex or Golgi body is connected to endoplasmic reticulum somewhere. We have seen the endoplasmic reticulum yesterday. So this one is somewhere connected to the endoplasmic reticulum because it has to receive what? It has to receive the proteins and lipids from the endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum is the place where it is synthesized. Just assume a factory where the things are synthesized, the goods are synthesized or produced, and after that they will be sent to the packing units, isn't it? So here packing unit is the Golgi body or the Golgi apparatus, and even here, even these vesicles, these are all called as vesicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, what a number, these are called as the vesicles. Even they are connected with each other. They are not separate, but they are connected with each other. And what here, it is a packing unit. The goods, see, for example, if you take a Rin or a Santur or any other soap, so it will be first manufactured somewhere, right? Produced somewhere. So after that, it will be sent to the packing unit so that they will cover it and they'll make it look very bright and beautiful, and then they will send it to the places where it is destined to be sent. So in the same way, here endoplasmic reticulum is synthesizing the proteins and fats, and after that it is being sent to the Golgi complex where the packing of the contents is taking place, the proteins or fats will be taking place, and after that they will be sent to the destined places. So this is about the Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus. Okay children, so we'll end this topic now, and then we'll go to the another topic which is called as lysosomes. Okay children, the next organelle we are going to see is lysosomes. Lysosomes are also the organelles which are present in the cell. Now these lysosomes are the spherical structures. I did not draw any other cell organelles there like nucleus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum or Golgi body. I did not draw any of them. I just have drawn only the lysosomes here and there. So these lysosomes are the spherical structures which are present in the cell. And the second thing is that now if it is a lysosome, what are present in them? Now basically the scientists in the early stages, they used to feel that there are some destructive enzymes in the cell. If they are destructive enzymes, what do you mean by destruction? Spoiling, completely killing, right? Isn't it? So those kind of enzymes are present in where? They were present in the cell. They were actually confused that how the cell was able to withstand even though they had the destructive enzymes in the cell. So if the cell has destructive enzymes, how the cell is withstanding itself, how it's able to withstand itself. So they were actually confused, and after a long time they came to know that these are not just like present here and there in the cell. They are not present like this. If they were present like this, they might come in contact with the mitochondria. They can come in contact with the ribosomes. They can come in contact with the other, and they can kill them. They can spoil them. They can completely digest them. And that will definitely lead to the death of the cell. Ultimately the cell will die. If all the cell structures are killed, ultimately the cell will die. So, but it's not happening like that. Even though there are some destructive enzymes in the cell, the cell is still surviving. So the scientists got confused at this time, but later they have come to know that the structures or the digestive enzymes, they are not as it is randomly present in the cell, but they are covered by a membrane. So, and that one we call it as a lysosome. So lysosome has lot of destructive enzymes which can destroy, which can digest the things. So sometimes when we intake the food materials and all, if a cell gets the food materials, even though the digestion has to occur in the cell, even though if the carbohydrates or proteins or fat should be broken down into simple pieces, so these lysosomes will break them. That is the work of the digestive enzymes or the destroying enzymes or the destructive enzyme present in the cell or the lysosome. So all these are covered by a membrane. So unlike, now we have seen that endoplasmic reticulum has lot of membranes, Golgi complex has lot of membranes, but whereas here the lysosomes is only covered by a single membrane. Okay, so this is the, and moreover what will happen is whenever the cell feels stressed, and now if it can't live anymore, it will try to, what it will do is, if it doesn't want to live or it doesn't want to function, then what the cell will do is, the cell will make the lysosomes burst open. So in that cases the lysosomes will burst open and all the digestive enzymes will come out of the lysosome, and they will go and digest all the, or they will kill the structures which are in the cell. Ultimately all the structures which are in the cell will die, and that's the reason why we call the cell, all lysosomes, as the suicidal bags of the cell. They are called as the suicidal bags of the cell. Why they are called as suicide bags of the cell? When the cell feels stressed and want to end up its life, then what it will do is, they will make the, or the lysosomes will burst open at the time, and all the destructive enzymes which are there in the lysosome will come out. They will come in contact with the mitochondria, all the organelles in the cell, and they will destroy them, and ultimately the cell will definitely die. So that's why we call it as the, that's why we call the lysosomes as the suicidal bags of the cell. So this is the information regarding the suicidal bags of the cell, which are nothing but the lysosomes. So tomorrow children will continue with the mitochondria and chloroplast. The next class will learn the mitochondria and chloroplast. Okay, see you all, take care, bye.